All right, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm sorry for the delay. I had some technical difficulties with my sound, but we are up and running, so let's get started. So just to begin, every time you see a colored box, it shows that you need to type a response inside of that box. All right, so first, language focus. This is something that you've done already in the past, so I'm not going to go over it in depth, but for these three terms, you need to indicate whether you know the term, you've heard of the term, or you have no idea what the term means. So it's kind of giving yourself an indication as to how well you know some of the vocabulary terms that we're going to be talking about today. Also, something that we have done in the past as well, so not going to go over it in depth, but you're going to find a picture from Google that represents the meaning of the words and copy it into the corresponding box. So please, please, please look up the definitions before choosing your image, because when you type the word into Google, the image is not always going to perfectly represent the word and what it means. All right, so point of view. The point of view of the text tells in what perspective the story is being told from. Sorry, one second. All right, back again. So the point of view of the text tells in what perspective the story is being told from. So the three types of point of view are first, second, and third. So from what you can remember about point of view, I want you to provide a description of each. But if you really can't remember anything, it's been a while since we've been in school, you can look up the definition and then in your own words, write down a description. So first point of view, I would just be typing in what my description of first point of view would be. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing in this box, type in your responses. So to go over what point of view actually is, after you have already answered the previous slide, you have this slide which gives you kind of some answers. So first person is a character within a story that tells their own experiences. So you're going to see a lot of things like I, me, my, mine, we, our, and ours. So if you can think of a time when maybe something really crazy happened to you and you ran up to one of your friends and you said, "You'll never believe what just happened to me. I was doing this, and then I was doing this, and then I was doing this, and then an asteroid fell from the sky and almost hit me," right? Those are things where you are using your own perspective and you're using pronouns like I, me, mine, we, our, and ours. Okay. So, second person is when the story is told from the perspective of you. So, think of a time where maybe you were doing something and you completely forgot what you had done, and somebody next to you was like, "You forgot what you did? Well, first you did this, then you did this, then you did this." That's second person. Second person is probably the least common of the points of view. So you won't always be seeing second person, but it is from the perspective of you. Some clues are you and yours. And then finally is third person, is when the story is told from the view of someone watching from the outside. So this would be a situation where you would see something that's happening to someone else and you run and tell your friend, "You'll never believe what happened to Sarah. When Sarah was doing this, she ran over and did this to Michael, and then Michael did this to Sarah." You are not referring to any of your own experiences. You are just the person who's watching and retelling the story of somebody else. So some clues that you can look for are he, she, it, they, and then character names instead of I. So for example, Sarah would have been a character name instead of I. My dog will not stop crying. Okay. So to begin the point of view assignment, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to read the following poem and respond to the questions on this slide and on the next two slides. So you're going to read the poem that is linked right here. And then right after you read, you're going to tell me, is the point of view first, second, or third? So is the narrator telling the story from their point of view, from your point of view, or from the point of view of somebody completely away from both me and you? Okay. So the answer to this question will be as simple as typing third or first or second. You don't have to write anything other than one of those three words. The next slide. So you're actually going to look at the following multiple choice questions. I'll move myself to get out of the way. and you're going to answer them by highlighting them. So for the first question, which of the following describes Poppy's Jalopy? You are going to highlight the answer that you think that it is, not that, highlight the answer that you think that it is, and there's your response. So it's basically like a little multiple choice quiz with 3 questions. Okay. The next question, where do the speaker and Poppy go in the car? To the grocery store, to school, or on fun trips? You are going to answer that question using the same highlighting thing that I just did with the above question. And then finally, for the multiple choice, which of the following describes the speaker's trips with Poppy? Their family vacations, they're imaginary, or they are real trips that they have taken. And then the last slide you're going to be doing. This is a short response slide. The question is a little bit difficult, but it's something that I feel like you guys can rise to the challenge with. So this text is in first person, which means that the speaker is telling the story from their own personal experience. What does this point of view reveal about how the speaker feels about Poppy's Jalopy? So again, this text is in first person. If you have listened to this before starting your work, I just kind of answered one of the questions for you, but that's okay. You're going to now tell me what the impact of first person perspective is. So you're getting personal experience from the actual person involved in the situation, and you are going to tell me how does it reveal how the speaker feels about Poppy's Jalopy. So this might be something that you need to look into a little bit deeper rather than just saying or describing the actual jalopy. It's going to be something where you're going to think deeply into how the speaker feels personally about the jalopy. So it's not going to be how you would have felt. It's going to be how the speaker feels about it and how that first person perspective lets you know how they feel. All right, I think that's it for today. That is it for today. So use the live questions document. Attendance is mandatory. Sign up for Google Meets tomorrow and Thursday. And I also gave some optional writing assignments and reading assignments to make up for missing grades in both writing and reading. So if you would like to do those, that would be extra credit, and they will be taken no later than June 3rd. So if you submit it June 4th at 12:01 a.m., I'm not taking it. So June 3rd, no later than June 3rd. All right, you have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow.